Today, I would like to recommend the pad we use a lot here lately to remove moderate to heavy imperfections. This is the Lake Country SDO 92550 CCS Pads. These are beveled at 70 degrees. It does not have the very thick backing, or it's not a two-ply system like the HDO pad. But you can use it on any polisher, a short throw, a long throw polisher, and anything in between. We're working on a test panel here. It's trashed. There's a reason it's not on the vehicle anymore, but when it was removed, it's been thrown around, and it has swirls, scratches, deep scratches through the clear. We are comparing side by side the HDO and the SDO. SDO on the right. A lower profile, but it has more foam. Those foam cells are partially opened, partially closed, and it has dimples as well. I'll explain that. You can use this easily with an 8, a 12, a 15 millimeter throw polisher, or even a direct drive like the Flex 3401. I mentioned the pad having open and closed cells. There are benefits to both. The open cells, along with the center hole in the middle of the pad, will allow heat to escape, and you can correct without spiking temperatures. The closed cells will keep your polish to the surface of the pad without absorbing it. And the dimples also help as well, releasing the polish or the compound little by little as you use the pad. You can see within this test area we have all different types of imperfections and damage. Swirl scratches, deep scratches through the clear, down into the color coat, down into the panel itself. We're going to load up with Phoenix EOD's Papa Cut, team it up with the SDO CCS pad. Now this is the blue pad. They have a range of pads within the SDO pads. This blue pad is a heavy polishing pad. As we use the aggressive pads less and less here at the shops, as paint schemes are getting thinner and softer, we still have a need for that cutting pad, a pad that can remove moderate to heavier imperfections. And rather than breaking out a wool pad in a rotary, or a microfiber cut pad, or a real stiff, aggressive foam pad, we'll reach for the SDO CCS pad here. I'll keep the video short, and we're just going to do a little test area here with a crisscross pattern left to right and then up and down. I have the polisher between the 3rd and the 4th speed setting. It works best if you keep it towards the 3rd speed setting. You'll keep the temperature from spiking on the panel even less. These pads do a great job with that, by the way. I'm just guiding the polisher. I'm not doing hardly any work. There's no effort whatsoever being put into this. And I can show you here what we can do with the defects and damage and imperfections on this test panel. We like to clean the face of the pad, and you could use any method you deem necessary, between every pass, or at the very least, between every panel as you skip from panel to panel, working around the car. Let's wipe off the residue and remove the tape, and I could show you what type of work we've done with just one pass of this pad. Again, Cleaning the pad's important. With the closed cell technology, you want to clean off any spent polish or compound residue. Cleaning out the dimples is important as well, and you can load up on fresh product as you either do a second pass or move on to the next panel. As we could see here, again, this panel's trash, but huge turnaround. The clear on this test panel happens to be rather hard, and we can see there's now a more crisp reflection, more gloss. The metal flake red color underneath is really shining through. And no, it's not perfect. It will not remove scratches through the clear coat or down into the color coat, but it really made this area look a lot better. The swirl finder and take a closer look. Is there an improvement in gloss? Well, absolutely, that should be obvious, but let's put some numbers behind what we're seeing. And just how aggressive is this pad? Should you be worried that it removes too much clear? Well, we made marked improvement without hardly removing any clear that would be measurable anyways. So we have a wool pad on the left, a microfiber cut pad, a real aggressive foam cut pad, the 50/50 which has cut and finish fibers, and then we have these SDO CCS pads, which I really like and highly recommend. This has been Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video.